All right. What is going on, bud? Josh, you're down in the basement. Royals just won. Watching what the Yankees come back on the Marlins. Marlins been fire so far. The Fish 5-4 though in that game. Lots of games today. Wins lost. That's good for the Royals. It's so early. Nothing really matters. I mean, it all matters, but who knows what's going to happen. So, card deal. What's up? Hey, now. Ron, what's up? Nikolai, Sean, what's up, man? H-Mong, what's up, man? Who's H-Mong? Identify yourself. Ray, what's up, man? Ray, did not get anything out this week. Speaking of that, for all the people that were in the break on, I don't know when. It's a Thursday? Wednesday? I don't even remember now. Didn't have time. I got the break sorted, but didn't have time to pack it up. So those that were in that break and also got in this break, some money coming your way, refund on the shipping. Jared, what's up? Yeah, Royals, baby. That game the doubleheader, back to 500. Now we are all full. Yep. I ain't got no bunny ears. I ain't got no bunny suit. I'm all about business, guys. Come on, this is straight up business. Hutch, what's up, man? Tonight, here we go. Wasn't announced. We had lucky 7. We have a lucky 7. A little different tonight. Whoever's lucky 7, they'll get a pick. One will, whatever they pick, I'll ship to them. The other one's in the break. We're going to put it in the break. Why not? So whoever's lucky 7 gets to choose which one they get. And then the other one's getting in the break. So, yeah. Also, I got some gum in my mouth. I was eating popcorn. Kind of salty. I ate a bunch of it watching the Royals game. A little salty. I mean, popcorn wasn't too salty. Just, I ate a lot. So I need something. So, pardon me for smacking. But deal with it. Deal with it. All right, here we go. Come on over. Nobody new in this break. But again, I'm giving away 4 of these, to different people. 1 in a video. If you just go comment on it, like it, all that kind of stuff. And then 3 to break participants. 1 to all the new people that get in the month of April. The first time ever in. You'll be in that one. So far, there's only 3 people. And then everybody else will be in that's been in breaks in March and April. Will be in a drawing for 2 of those. So 2 shots. So here we go. Got them teams. Nope, that one. Randomize them once. We got spelled right. Jaredin. Is that spelled right? Did I get that right? I gotta look now. It is. Okay. I just want to make sure. Oh, you were all caps. Your name's all cap. That's why it looks different. Not all caps. On your order, it was all caps. So, let me further. All right. Anyways, Jared all in the Jeff B. Closing it out. Randomize that once. All right. Copy it. Go to trustyrandom.org. We'll do this 7 times, as always. On that 7th time, we'll have it up with the teams. And then also, whoever is number 7 on that 7th time will be lucky 7. And they'll get to choose which box goes home with them. And then the other one is going to go into the break. Here we go. Good luck. There's a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here we go. Donut Muncher. This is Donut Muncher's first time. Donut Muncher, you'll have to choose which one you want. Come on over. All right, that one. There's Donut Muncher. What's up, man? Donut Muncher is making an appearance. Donut Muncher. You were lucky 7, so you get to choose. You get one of these. The other one is in the break. One you choose, I'm going to send to you, and then. So, there you go. You know who you are. All right, let me get the teams up on the stage. There you go. Cheers. Good luck. It's not good luck. The teams are decided. Diamondbacks, card deal. Braves, Eric W. Orioles, Richard B. Oh, sorry. I got to push the button. We got Orioles, Richard B. Red Sox, Mark W. Cubs, Chase H. White Sox, Jason B. Reds, Jeff B. Guardians, Chase. Rockies, Sean. Tigers, Jaredon. Astros, Rocky Top. Royals, Hutch. Angels, Donut Muncher. Dodgers, Brent T. Marlins, Chad T. Brewers, SOL Rips. Twins, Hutch. Mets, Chase. Yankees, Matt M. Athletics, Jason B. Phillies, Chase. Pirates, Rocky Top. Padres, Tim M. Giants, Jeff B. Mariners, Donut Muncher. Cardinals, SOL Rips. Rays and Nikolai. Rangers, Smalls. And Blue Jays, Nikolai. And Nationals to Eric W. Again, it was a spread. I was trying to get 2 more of these celebration boxes. I had 2. I was gonna get 2 more, but my spot was out. They had a bunch a few days ago. So anyway, 2 celebrations, 2 26 Heritage Megas, then 25 Heritage High Number, 24 Update Hobby, and then 22 Chrome Platinum Hobby Light. Nick, let me know which one you want. One's for you, and one is for all. Pete, what's up, man? Card deal. Arnie's saying D-backs for Indians. Who has the Indians? Guardians to Chase. Chase, if you're looking to get the Diamondbacks. Arnie's looking to get his Indians. Oh, yeah. You're Donut Muncher. So you were lucky 7, though. So you need to choose. One of these is going into the break, and one is going home. Which one do you want? Left or right? Left or right? Cardinals are up for trade. Pick for you, por favor. We'll go right for you. Right for you. There we go. This one's all. This one's lucky 7, and it's sport box. Here we go. Pajes, man, yeah, stroking it, dude. I need to get out, find out my Pajes. I got quite a bit. Nothing crazy. I may have an auto, possibly, but a couple of decent rookies. I know a handful of golds. Yeah, anyways, Cardinals up for trade. Blue Jays up for trade. And again, remember, mix of years, 25 Heritage High Number, 24 Update Hobby, 22 Topps Chrome Platinum. So obviously then 26. These have been good. One decent hit per box so far in general. I think one of the best, honestly, pretty darn good rip because for retail. It's almost like a hobby light, I'd say. Because every box has had a hit per se. Plus you get tons of inserts. So like I packed up the Boston stuff and I had them all sorted and I did put them in bags real quick, team bags. Like Boston, I had like 5 or 6 inserts for Roman Anthony. I'm like, even that, you know, that's not bad. I mean, it was from 4, but I mean, the stack of inserts was like this big from the 4. You know, so for 1, you know, it's probably that thick. Plus, you know, I don't know. I think they're good. I'm gonna try to find more. I thought I was gonna go today and pick up quite a few, and they were all gone. So didn't happen. Did not happen. All right. Well, if you're going to trade, Ray's open for a trade. Let's see any serious trade talk. Let's see what's going on in that. Top of 8th. Ooh, Rays or the Marlins are threatening, but Yankees are up 6-4. Boy, Rays ain't messing around, man. Their offenses. Ooh, what is that? Is that a thick card or what? I can't tell. I'm rooting for the Marlins. Here, watch this. I'm rooting for Marlins. I want the Marlins to do good this year. How fun would it be if the Marlins are good? That'd just be entertaining, would it not? This is a cool hat. Check that hat out, man. And I got some Yankees hats. I'd wear, but tonight I'm gonna wear the Marlins. All right, we got a gold. We have a gold. And something else. What is that? Oh, it's a chrome. Stars of the MLB. Well, let's say, I mean, they're second and third, no outs, down by 2. So it's a game. It's a game. All right, here we go. Let's see. We need a good old-fashioned SP, baby. It's been too long since I've seen one of them bad boys. An SP. Thinking maybe that could have been a Julio. Now, here we go. Gold. That's not the gold we were looking for. Oscar Mercado. That's a gold. Bobby, though, on the Chrome Stars of the MLB. Alcantara. Bo. Bryce. Tim, what's up, man? Who is that that's up? Owen Casey's up. Okay. Debut of Julio. Oh, Bobby. But we did get, well, okay, we got a Bobby. No base Bobby, but Chrome Stars of the MLB. A little extra. Decided to do. It's been a few breaks since I've had a Lucky 7. I don't know. Just haven't done one. All right, I'm gonna mute the game. There we go. There we go. All right, any trades? Did we get any trades going? Or stone cold, no trading? Hit the like, guys, if you could. I'd appreciate it. Hit the like. If you're new, hit the sub. What are we going to start with? Why not? Why not? 26 Heritage. You can find an auto. Get lucky. Get an auto from the Mega. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what we're going to end with. This is, I mean, there's nothing huge. Obviously, the 24 Tops update. Hobby box, that's just, that set is just, but it's just a hobby box. So it's not like crazy. I mean, you could hit something crazy in it. Sports cards, what's up, man? So that could be a fun one to end. Or that or the 22 TCP could be fun as well. None of these boxes are huge tonight. Just a fun, cheap mix. Anybody gets? I guess I didn't know this, but that the Topps Chrome football was an EQL. I was at work. I was busy that day. Totally forgot about it. I was swamped. We were just busy, and I just was stuck in there. And so I guess it was EQL. I did not see that coming, because I'm assuming, or did they what was it? Was it just jumbo boxes and hobby boxes, and you could choose, or did they have the retail? What was the deal with it? Someone fill me in, because I don't honestly know. I would have put in for I probably would have put in for a jumbo if I would have been on. Get one jumbo. Small as you got rejected, yeah. It's usually the case. Oh, there we go. That's Todd ball game. Who was that? In case he got out, but retail was on the they had retail on the website. You could pre-order too. Dang. I didn't look for like probably at least 2 hours afterwards. Like it was probably like 2 p.m. Central Time by the time I ever even thought about it. Yeah, so it was like 3 hours, I guess, after it dropped. Didn't win anything. Yeah, those are tough. So I got lucky, and I did first shot. Get lucky on the Topps Finest, and I won a box. I'm just hoping to make a little profit on that to towards some cards. Jonah Tong on the red. Dude, Isbell, man, he's been raking it for the Royals in the 9 hole. I love him down the 9 hole. Raphael on the chrome. Christopher Sale. We get 4 of these and 4 of the reds out of these megas. TJ Friedel. So I keep seeing it because it's of Joe. Just upside down. Okay. I'm not here to call out anybody, and I'm not complaining. I'm not even whatever. It's someone's opinion. There were a handful of people that were kind of negative on my PSA review, which is fine. That's fine. You can have your opinion. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Some are wrong, and some are, are better than others on the opinions. But my favorite was that by me saying that that getting the upcharge is a good thing, it's just throwing fire on or fuel on the fire or something like that for PSA, to get away with upcharging, and that a couple of people are like, you should just stop supporting a corrupt, immoral company. It's all a scam. And I'm like, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't necessarily directed towards me by any means. They did say I should stop it, but but whatever. I'm not going to. Because I said in the video, I did say that, we got upcharged, and they didn't, there's nothing different about the slab, kind of being funny, right? And I was like, yeah, because we got upcharged $150 on that Otani, but my friend was ecstatic when he found out that we got upcharged and it gemmed. He was ecstatic. So, and so I will just say there's those kind of opinions. They come from, I think, a lot of ignorance for people, and then also just butthurt. You're right. Type thing. Because obviously, right, the PSA does have a backing, right, to the grades, and on higher end cards, right, it's what they do, right? It does come with some. I can't exactly express exactly what it is, how it works, right, but pretty much there's a guarantee on that grade. So therefore, right, when it's a higher value card, they wanted to charge more for it to, cover that guarantee. And they could just reject it and say, hey, sorry, you sent this at the wrong thing. Here, resubmit it, right? This card is worth too much for us to grade at this level, we feel like. Please, they just ship it back. They could do that, or they upcharge you. And I'm like, sure, upcharge away. Because that means it's getting a 10 for the most part. Unless I send like a really nice card in, right? And it's a $5,000 card all on its own, and I submitted at the value price. I'm paying $30. They're going to upcharge me even if it gets a 9 because the value of that card, right? So, anyways, I keep seeing it because I don't hit a thumbs up on it or hit the heart because I ain't going to, but again, hey, people can have their own opinion. It's fine. I do think, but most of it, it's kind of there's some hostility to it towards, PSA. But I think, unfortunately, some of it, there is a lot of ignorance around it. And, emotions. People are emotional about it. But, I mean, I don't understand if PSA is a scam. I mean, what they're doing isn't anything, they tell you, it's all up front. I mean, okay, yes, there may be some shady stuff possibly that could happen behind the scenes, but yeah, you get all angry about it when people are posting videos, and I mean, because you get a 10, right? People are willing to pay more for the card. That's just the way the hobby is, and if you don't like it, then okay, fine. You don't have to do it. I got a buddy that doesn't like graded cards. He will buy some, and he has graded some in the past, some hockey cards. More, maybe to flip them, but he loves it when he can find a PSA 8 of a card because he's just gonna crack it, and like he doesn't care. I mean, if it's a 10, he wouldn't crack it, but when he gets an 8, I'm like, whatever, cool. That means it's cheaper for me because they're charging less than the raw. So for him, it's like it's money for him. He gets to save money. So I don't know. I just find it funny when people, and I keep seeing it, so I just keep thinking about it when I go to my YouTube app and it's Cameron Cup card. I dig it. Yeah, it's funny. I'm trying to see their side of it a little bit, but it's kind of hard. Like, be all upset and say, man, they're a corrupt company and they're they're a scam. I'm like, I mean, you can have your opinion about grading, but when you get all emotional and almost, bitching about it, and like, well, then don't partake in it. It doesn't affect you one bit, the grading. If you're not in the grading, it doesn't affect you at all. Ready? On the refractor. All right, not a lot out of that. I could have missed some sort of variant. I'll have to go back through. I'll look. Just we got all the things you're supposed to get. A couple chromes, and we got a refractor. I'm kind of interested now. What exactly they said now? Okay, I gotta go back. Again, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's all on YouTube, but I'm not here to necessarily call these people out. Oh, someone said something about the made like the color match stuff. It's so ridiculous. I'm like, what is so ridiculous about a color match? Like, it's cardboard with guys on it, and it looks cooler if it's a color match. It's blue border, and they got a blue jersey on, or it's red border, and they got a red jersey on. It just has more eye appeal. We want to look at the card, and it looks cooler. That's funny. It's like, this guy goes, I pulled a green prism. I forgot the player, but it's a color match. It matches his green teeth. That color match stuff is so ridiculous. I'm like, you don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. It's not like, I don't know. Like, it's just such a thing, like, to be all upset about it. Stop handing money over to a criminal, monopolistic organizations like PSA. Their upcharges are illegal and immoral. Quote, unquote. I don't understand how their upcharges are illegal or immoral. I don't know how we get that far. But they're not even, it's not even trolling. That's just like, I don't even, like, I don't know. And again, I'm not, people have their opinions, and I'm not even, I'm fine. They can think that, but to go so far as like to be like criminal monopolistic organization, you can be like, dude, grading's so dumb. And I think it's a waste of money, right? You could say that, but I don't know. Let's see. I can't stand lowballer people on eBay. Well, I have no problem with lowball people when lowball me. I can just say no, right? I don't like to me it's a negotiation, right? I tried to start at a place where I'm like, okay, I know this is undervalued, right? But I have my mark, you know. I'll even like on like a $55 card. I'll be like, okay, I'm probably actually willing to pay about $50 for this. I want to save a little bit here. So hey, let me start at 40, or 35. Even though at 55, that's it's almost halfway, right? On that small of a card. So I don't know. So when people come at me with like, if I have cards, I have a card up for $400. Someone will offer me $125. I'm like, I'm not even going to mess with it, right? Even though, I could counter, but so I don't care. It's if you have it up there in your best offer, hey, you can just totally ignore it. You can reject it. Well, a deal to you though, right? Everybody, maybe, you think it's a deal and someone else is like, oh, and so also, well, think about it this way. Sometimes you may see a card that is like, oh, that's a good price in that card. I don't really want it, but it's already a good, like, it's already so low. Maybe I can get it for a little cheaper, and I wouldn't normally want to buy that card. I'll offer something that I'm willing to pay for that card. It's cool, but not something I'm going out and looking for. I can see that as a low ball. So I wouldn't take offense to it. You just got to also think of all the different people out there buying, just my opinion. I mean, geez, you're a moron. Geez. Tough Tim Pulls is immoral because he does not like lowballers. He's monopolistic and he's criminal and he's got green teeth. Geez, Tim. That's your opinion too, right? You're not like, calling people idiots and that's your opinion. I think it's, yeah. I'm just happy to get an offer. Is Kirk hurt? I saw someone was hurt on the Blue Jays. Was it Kirk? I had a $2,000 card on there, and someone offered me $100 bucks. It was automatically rejected. I just saw it in the details. Yeah, I've had some ridiculous offers too. Bobby. But Tim, do you see my point there though, right? Let's say you have a card that you're normally selling for like 50-ish bucks. You put it up there for 45, a little bit even lower than anybody else. And I'm like, okay, all right, I may be interested in that card at a little bit lower price. Like it's if you're at somewhere and some guy had a card, that's kind of cool. I like, I'm like, I was not looking for it, but I know I see it in person. It's kind of cool. Okay, hey, would you take $30 for it? That's all I'm willing to pay, right? That's how you got to look at. I would say look at it. But of course, you don't know their intentions. Whatever they may. I don't know. I wouldn't take offense. I don't take offense too much, so I'm pretty chill. So maybe that helps me just Some people, maybe you may be a little irked because you dealt with some jerks in the past and trying to screw you over or something. But I'm just try to see it, because I wouldn't consider myself a low baller, but like I said, when I'm looking, I'm trying to get a deal on a card. If I want a card for the PC, I'm like, man, kind of like I may think about adding that one, but I'd be willing to pay a little bit under the price. Okay, oh, he wasn't happy. Oh well, yeah, and Sometimes people can just be straight up be rude too when they message you and like dude, what are you doing? You're a moron. That's way too high or something. Jorge Soler. What's up, game day? This is Break. What's up? I have to check how all the rookies are doing so far. It's already getting tough to keep up with everything, man. Already tough. All right, what's going on in this game? What is going on? Last I saw, I think they tied it up. I don't know what happened after that. I've been too distracted. And then Miami and on the world. Random turned around. Is it? No, it's nothing. It's just a base card. Okay. Oh, the Yankees and Marlins. It was the intriguing game that I was kind of following. Ooh, another Soler. We did get a cool card out of one of these the other night. We had a mascot auto. It was pretty cool. Tired of people. You need to get that shirt that says says like people, and then it has a 1-star rating underneath it. That's what you need, Tim. People. Ooh, out of 50. Out of 50. Okay. League leaders out of 50. Judge, Bichette, and Jacob Wilson. This will be a rando. At the end, we'll rando between those three teams. On the canvas. Probably my least favorite of all the new designs they've added. To me, they just sort of kept Mother's Day or Father's Day. And we didn't need to add a canvas. We could have had a baby blue in this. But yeah, the can't. It's like really like, right? You look at this, it looks just like the base card, but a nice Father's Day. It's so cool because out of 50, it does have a texture to it, but this is like, I just, kept the Father's Day. You added a bunch of, all these numbers. There's like different, out of 50s and out of 25s, there's the wood and all kinds of. One of the fails, in my opinion, for Topps and all their changes. Some of the changes have been great. I've been loving them, but some of them are just like, Topps, just call me. Call me. Call somebody, man. Phone a friend. Plenty of people that could have told you, no. Which no, that's where you go. That's a stupid idea. Who's that person? Fire that person. That's a dumb idea. That's when you can bust out the, oh my gosh, really? Moron. You don't know cards. I have had someone message me once to raise my price because they had the same card for more. Thought it was great. That's kind of funny. Bro, you're killing the market, dude. Come on, man. Speaking of monopolistic, that's kind of monopolistic, isn't it? That's like, what's that called? There's a name for that. If businesses collude together. What is that called? Like, it's price fixing, but there's another kind of technical name, to that when companies work together to set prices. That is illegal. You know, you can't do that. Well, we got it out of 50. Maybe we can get something extra too. But every one of these had some sort of low numbered card, a relic, an auto, a variation. Pretty good for 50 bucks. Not too shabby. I've been digging them. And we got gold. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the gold and an A's team card. Golds aren't easy to come by. Collusion. Yeah, but I thought with when they're doing prices, I think the collusion is a term. But I thought, is there like an actual like legalese term, like the price fixing aspect of it? I'm thinking there was. I don't know. I'm no lawyer. I'm no expert. I'll just play one here on YouTube. Oh, another Acuna to go with it. The old Acuna, though. We'll put gold Acuna. Price fixing? Yeah, I said that too. But collusion could possibly be that legal term. I said it. I just wasn't sure if that's it. I was thinking there is some sort of like, still even more like technical. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Ooh. All right, bunch of stuff here. What do we got? Hunter Brown, Yuanski Garcia. Oh, here we go. The top. Oh, this one actually says opening day. The first time I've seen one of these. All of mine is at tops. This one says it has the opening day. Christian Campbell. Game day. Who are they? Do they do breaks or something? You know, there's plenty of decent people over in the Fanatics Live. Even on the what's that? The other one, the one I go and sell on. I have a link below. I don't know. What is it called? We all know it. Jeez. Whatnot. Thank you. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate you. Even over there, there's decent people. There's also, a lot. It's still a little seedy. A little. But plenty, Hey, I'm over there. Pets is over there, doing card sales. There's good folks over there. But in general, Base is loaded? Oh. What the word? I hate it when it does this. So oh, well. I just went away. Like it gets stuck on a commercial and then it doesn't go back to the game. Oh, well, ain't bases loaded no more. LP, man, I'm rooting, man. But dang. Giving up 3 runs in the bottom. Okay, so they loaded the bases with a walk, huh? With walks. 3 walks to load the bases. Single on a ground ball. Pass ball. Fisher blowing it. You think the 26 Bobby photo is the same as last year? It is similar to, I think, actually, you're thinking of 24. He was also sliding in that one. Similar to the 24 card. Last year, he was throwing the ball in his card, so Trust me, I've seen a few of the Bobby cards. What are we doing? Okay, we're good. Dude, this stuff will not go away. It's like way up here. See that right there? I do actually somewhere here. There. Gross. Clearing some fence line. I wanted to do it for a couple years. So I find like, okay, I'm gonna before it greens up and there's I got some ivy on it, some poison ivy, plus other stuff and thorns. So okay, so I went out there. Took me 2 days. First day, I sleeved up. Because I used to like as a kid, I never got poison ivy. Like my brother would go out, run to the woods, do crap. He'd have all up on his body, poison ivy everywhere. I'd have nothing. And then I was in the last like 10 years, all of a sudden, like I'm slowly kind of more and more just sensitive to it or something as I get older. And yeah, so the first day I went out there, I had, my pants on, had my long sleeve on. Good. Second day, I'm like, I'll be fine. There's not really leaves, No, I don't somehow. Just had the short sleeves on. Got a little bit, something got me. I don't know what. And now it won't go away. It just kind of sits there. Although I've stopped the itch. It doesn't itch. But it just kind of, I feel like now it's like it just lasts longer. Just like sits there, like doesn't want to heal, and it gets kind of hard. I don't know. It's like dragon scaly. Ugh. I couldn't imagine. I won last year, the year before. I just went out and didn't. It's like I'm fine, and my arms and legs were covered in it. Not like it wasn't like horrible, but it was bad enough. So now, definitely wear pants. You go out there in the woods or doing work. All right, here we go. 25. All right, get rid of the gum. Heritage High number, dude. Like I said, I still think if you guys can find this, if you want for some good rip, I highly recommend this. I think this has been pretty good. 25 Heritage High number. All right, Jazz singles. Uh-oh. Round out. Oh, look at that. Denzel Clark, rookie. On the bicentennial at a 230 of 200. You see there that says the year 1776 to 1976. I got pushing buttons. Let me go push my buttons. Usually helps it refocus. Yankees hat will clear that up. You have to have it on every day. Okay. I think I'm good, actually. You know what? I'm good. There, Connor. Lane Crim. You got Frazier. You have the Bobby yet? The 1776, that would be sweet. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I could possibly have it. Drake is not a high number. Chrome. I'm just putting stuff everywhere. Oh yeah, paper can go over here. You go over there. Chrome, colored chrome. A nice 20 or 2003 Yankees hat would be great. Not sure quite where you're going with that. I got a feeling where we're going with that, but all right. There's just one out. 1 second. Oh, nice. Yeah, so me and my Bobby collect. I don't just go out and like get every single Bobby. Sometimes, like I was telling Tim earlier, like sometimes, I do. We'll buy a card. I'm like, I had no intention of buying. It's like, oh man, that's a cool price. Like basically, like every once in a while, if I find a good price, like on a gold insert of Bobby, not a rookie one, but something, and I'm like, oh, that's cool looking, and like that's a good price. I'll pay $25 for that or $30 for it. Like if it's out of 50, especially usually when basically like a chrome type card. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy that. Sure, that's a good price. Cool, I'll put that in my box. But a lot of stuff I don't go out of my way. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't want to pay that for a card. If I pull it, that's another story. I'll put it in the PC box, my Bobby box. But unless it's just like a really cool card, like that's a cool card. I like it. I want it, and there's not very many of them, and then maybe highly sought after. Then I'm like, okay, I may spring for a card. But in general, I'm trying to stick to only buying certain cards. Oh, I know. I didn't know exactly what he was going with, but I was like, I don't know. Maybe if there was something else that I missed, as far as a 2003 Yankees hat, if there was some other meaning to it. I thought I knew where he was going. I don't know. You never know. I'm not here to put intentions on people. I do defend low ballers. Some people they take their shot. Because what if it works 20% of the time, 10% to 1% of the time, right? And some guys like, oh sure, man, yeah, I paid. I got a card for $40. It's selling for 100. You asked me $60. I've had it, and like, maybe you get lucky, and the guy says, sure, man, deal. Yeah, sweet, right? The budget card buyer. I would say there's certain cards, okay, but some random card, like this Denzel Clark, right? This is not any kind of special card, right? Oh, this is highly sought after, right? This is like one of the top cards, and it's Denzel Clark as well. But but let's say it's an Otani and it's an autograph, and I have a $2,000 sticker on it, and you come in, like, hey man, I'll pay $1,000, and you give me attitude, or even $500 or whatever, and you give me attitude about, oh, dude, that's dumb. Then I could get it, but That's not dumb, right? Because like, okay, just be, oh, that's a cool card. That's $2,000, yeah. You know, but I don't know, maybe. Uh-oh, I look over, it's 7-9 with 2 on and 1 out. Owen Casey's up, huh? We got a game, man. You know what? Also, that's also what I want to see. I want to see some ball. I want to see games, man, where it's fun. This is an exciting game. Back and forth. So, hey, I'm all about that. Yeah. Ray. Trevor Store. I think Trevor, is he a high number? Nope. Someone like Trevor is a high number. No. I'm getting all distracted talking about lowballing. I hope they are. I'm rooting for the Marlins, man. I'm rooting for the teams I'm rooting for the A's, you know. Some fun teams. Jake. I want to see those kind of teams, man. Some Cinderella team have a year. Just makes it fun. You know, that's good for any sport. And it's fun. Two outs. Oh, challenging. Was it a ball or a strike? Cade Horton. It's a decent chrome. Oh, that wasn't even close. Yankees getting calls on the fish, man. You see that right there? That wasn't even close. That was like 4 inches low. No, Yankees can't get that no more. Chop. Oh, but he said, gotcha. Got him. Bednar, man. That was a nasty pitch. All right, so we're still waiting for. I still think we should probably see a numbered chrome and also a relic or an auto. Going for our hit. Who's up? Oh, is this the guy that doubled last time? Canoa? Wasn't he the one that doubled earlier to get... Throw the flag. Know what would be awesome here? A 3-run home run. They go up by 1, and then we'll have some excitement going into the bottom of the 9th. That's what we need. Dude, Miami has out-hit them 14-6. 14-6. Yeah. How many walks do they have? 10 walks? Couple chromes in there. All right, here we go. I think that's a relic. Got Greeny. Oh, being that Nick Hurts. Justin. 99. Oh, there's still life. Base is loaded now. Oh, man. Good stuff. Some good stuff. Start listing your Hicks rookies. Jordan Hicks? Is that the Hicks you're talking about? There it is. Chandler Simpson. Little swatch. Got some stuff on it. Some grease or something. Cade Horton on the blue. Buyback. Fred Kendall. Where's this? Chrome. Johnson. 2 silvers coming in. Carlos. Christian Koss. Touch. Ball game. Touch. What'd you do with that super factor? Dude, it's funny getting these old cards. Like, it's like just so flimsy. Like more like a piece of paper than the cardboard. Game over. Hey man, that was fun. That was a good game. Back and forth. Fred over here. High point, yeah, it's something, dude. Yeah, it's thin, but also it's just even the card itself. It's just got nothing to it. All right, what other games are on? Anything else interesting? Mets crushing the Giants. Angels Mariners 1-0. That could be a game worth watching. There's only 2 games going on. Guess let's put on the Mariners and all right. We're done. All right. I guess the Mariners love to go on. We'll just keep those. Let's put these reds over here. Chrome parallels ish. Inserts. All right. All right. What? I guess we'll go back to another one of these. 26 Heritage Mega. First one was meh. I need to go to one of my card shops that I think if they have those celebrations, they have for a good deal for me. Because I would like to get some more of the celebration boxes. Drew, what's up, man? Welcome in. It's Friday night for me. I get 2 days off this week, so as of now. Easter tomorrow. Happy Easter to everybody. We'll be live. Yeah, this is a mega box. I love it. Mega. Tomorrow night. Again, reminder, Rip Night tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Central. I just open up the channel, come on, and I'll have a couple hosts hopefully, and then people can come on. Hopefully, we'll get some people that want to come on. You can just come on, bring your boxes, rip for a minute with us, hang out for a minute, and hopefully, I want to get to where we get a bunch of people coming in. It's a little slower to catch on. Bryce Terang. There we go. Oh. There we go. And all these cards I want to have upside down randomly. Where's Bryce Eldridge? He playing? Really weird. Where's Matt Strom? Matt Strom's been good for the Royals so far. Yes, Jordan Walker. I guess he had a grand slam today. Cards lost, but he had a grand slam. It's good to see. I'm rooting for him. Color match. Boom. Suck it. Who doesn't like a good color match? Who gets upset about a color match, really? Like, about people liking that. I mean, you're a Zach Noto fan, you're an Angels fan. Why wouldn't you want this? I mean, nothing special or anything, but it looks cool. But I'm putting it right there. Color match. Win. Some people just need to get over themselves. We do also live in a world where, everyone's got to put their opinion online. I think some people just get used to everyone disagreeing with them, and then they can say whatever they want. That's where, see out there, it's where it says refractor. That's also, I think, where we'll say if it's some sort of variant is right there as well. Oh yeah, that one definitely will get a PSA upcharge for the color match. The color match upcharge. What PSA does, man. Imagine if it was a color match and a jersey match, a number match. Card 7 for Bobby Witt, 7 out of 10. But wait, no, that'd be 7 out of 150 on a blue color match for Bobby. Big time upcharge. Sorry, pushing buttons. Oh, I see a deckled edge in here. How rare are the deckled edge and green chrome? Yeah, people. People. Like I said, get that shirt that says people, 1 star. Al Stewart, you raking. Speaking of Andy Pajes, there he is. All right, green chrome coming in. Robbie Ray. The Giants. 99. Trout. Green. Robbie Ray. Just a bit outside on the cut. I'll put him over to Justin. Greeny. Captain reports his 3,000th career hit. Not a color match. Maybe if who also isn't rooting for that? I mean, I think most people are rooting for it. Oh, voice. That's the Bobby Witt on the decal edge. Oh, I saw Royals and I was like, Bobby's like, I don't think it could be anybody else. Touch. Hit there. Anyways, did anybody answer my question? I don't think anybody did. How rare are the decal edge? What's? They seem to be fairly uncommon. Like, you know, you're not getting them out of hobby boxes like every box by any means. I can't lowball live. I ain't doing that. I don't want, I don't want my secrets to get out. Cool looking Otani. Insert. I keep that low ball to the background. Beaver. We could probably do that, Hutch, for $1. All right, it's Otani, and it's a blue color match. Is that Dodger blue? Oh, my game. What's up, Artie? The break's going. Break's going. I'm crazy. One card, we got a random. Sweet, we got a sweet Bobby up there, the decal edge. Someone go look it up. How rare. I don't know that I have a 26. Actually, no, I do. I have a checklist, but I don't think it will tell me how rare they are. So for the base set, there's a 400 card checklist. There's a black border, usually 50. And dark gray, dark green, dark yellow, deckle edge is in there right next to flip stock, then light purple, red border, and then color of the year out of 77. Honestly, I don't really know. Dude, let's do an all kings. I don't care who it is. We pull an all kings. That's just crazy. I mean, if we pull a Bobby, it goes in my pile. Hutch already said it goes in the pile. So I didn't even make up the rule. This was Hutch's rule. So sorry, man. They are cool. If you've never seen one in person, they're really sweet cards. The all kings, all aces. Definitely one of the coolest inserts you can get now. And if you pull one, you get to feel it. It's a cool card. You feel cool when you have it. It's like, I have the power. You guys see there's the He-Man, whatever it's called, Masters of the Universe movie coming out. It looked really dumb. I'm not gonna lie, but I probably have to watch it. It looked really bad. Well, okay. Dugout Peak, Ellie, Reds, Jeff B. Right off the bat here. Deckle Edge is 1 in 25 hobby packs, so one in every. Was that one in a bunch every 3 hobbies? What is 20 packs per hobby these days? Is that right? Not much. I guess I didn't have a hobby. I have a hobby back. I don't know. All right. Tyler Freeman. Yeah, I think it's not 20, isn't it 20 packs per box? So that's fairly rare, you know. It's not super rare, but it's not you're getting one every box. Big drip. So yeah, road. Spooky. Bobby. Yeah, that card just cracks me up. I don't know why. Just what he's wearing. A jacket, the shorts. Yeah, he's wearing shorts if you really look. You can see some thigh. It looks like that should be from the 90s or something. All right, I'm running out of room. Bobby, Dylan Beavers. Ooh, true photo. That's the Jackson kid or something like that. What's his name? Yeah, Jeremiah Jackson. Nice. And he's playing it right, and he's actually he's done something. I saw like he had a highlight or something the other day. I don't know. Cool, true photo variation. Beavers. All right, and there's a wit in there. Hutch, how is that? How is Jeremiah Jackson doing? Isn't he playing on the big league club? And I swore the other day I saw that he had a highlight. So there's the Bob. He's diving. We have 24 update, but he's not in that. I guess he's in 20. We won't get to see his base. Who has the Baltimore? Richard, there you go. Yeah, back to back. I'm still waiting for a report on this Jeremiah Jackson kid. I swore I saw he had a highlight. Buddy, Junior. Let's see. All right, teams, go away. Go away. Just sleep. Good gap. Yeah. You think a 200 pop count? Pretty low. He is, and he's doing okay. Okay, that's a sweet. I mean, it's cool. I love the true photo. That's another one of the cool things they did for a variation. That was a good call. He has 4 hits and 3 RBIs. Jake, hello from Ohio. No, must have only done 7, 6, and or 9 and 7. Royals, not numbered. Bobby on the rainbow. Discount. Now we got a couple. Oh, never mind. I thought that was turned around too. All right, what is going on in this other? Not a whole lot. 0 to 1-0 Mariners, top of 7th. Got 2 on. Oh, nice, Jake. I mean, what does that look like? Is it like does it have like the platinum border to it or something like that? Is that what they did for it? Congrats on that, man. That's awesome. 101s. Yeah. 101s are one of the coolest things to hit when you hit one. It's always a blast. No matter who it is, it's still awesome. You know, you just I just got a 101. Just feel good. Obviously, you know, if it's a banger, that's even better. But just even getting the 101. And all right, 3 cards to end. We got Carson, Nolan, and Teoscar on the opening day. So strange that some have this opening day. The other 4 I opened had the Topps logo, the Topps foil, like they have. That's supposed to be in the in the Fanatics boxes. Interesting, dude. That was a good box. So yeah, Got the Ellie on the image variation for the dugout peaks, then the true photo variation, and quite a few other rainbows, holofoils, including a Bobby. Put that over there in the cool guy pile. Rip the house dry. Dude, I don't even have enough. I don't have a lot to rip, to be honest with you. Even for breaks right now, my stockpile's getting low. What's up, Mason? How you doing? What's it worth? 500. I don't know. I mean, right now, it's. I feel like the baseball card market has gone up, but it also depends, right, what the 101 is, right? So like something like that, it could kind of, it may be one, like it may be cooler than like, I would say maybe cooler than getting this on the 101, possibly just the way the card looks, and it's kind of, because they are a cool design, kind of that could look nice, but it's still just an insert. So I mean, I think obviously it's Kershaw, so he has some value. But like people are saying, honestly, it's whatever you can find someone willing to pay for, right? It's like one of those cards, like no one is going out for the most part. Like, oh, I need that Kershaw 101 in this parallel for the most part. Really, there's not that many people wanting to do it. Obviously, but there's only one, right? So there's a supply and demand. But if the demand for the card isn't quite there, it may not fetch quite as much, type thing. So, but yeah, I mean, you're looking at at least at least a couple hundred on the very low end, right? If you have it up and no one's bought it, and finally someone in a year, you could set it up there and be like, I don't get any offers, man. Someone offered me $200. I'm like, do I take it? It's $200, but it's also Kershaw. But yeah, I think that will have some decent value for sure because it's Kershaw. All right, what are we doing last, fellas? We have these two. What are we doing last? Color wheel pitching card? Yeah, anything Ohtani. I mean, it's Panini, not licensed, but I mean, that definitely will have some value. Tim is saying 24 update last. Tim spoke. Here we go. All right. Cal is up. Put the game back. Cal is up. 2-2. 2 on. 2 outs. Top of 7. All right, come on. All right, let's find one of those autos. Let's just get it. The pink autos. The pink autos are exclusive to the Hobby Light. And the pink border, it's like a light. It's like a weird color pink. It's not like pink. It's like a muted pink. But they're exclusive to these. Cal did not come through. Not come through. Can get a friendly reminder if you could. Hit the like if you're new. Hit the sub. I'd appreciate it. Hold the number to 3, 1974, stamp and case card hanging around. Here's back. Out of heritage. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Stamped and cased card. They have encased cards and heritage. What kind of craziness is that? What is this? Ooh. Refractor. And Michael Trout. Probably has an image variation, but I don't remember. Couldn't tell you what it looks like. They're probably very similar to that. All right, black and white mini diamond of Real Muto. All right, here we go. Blue Twal. Lee Smith. Blue Twal is at a 150 or 199. 199. Junior. I just gotta go the code in the back for the image variations. Miggy. This is at 99. Know that. Because all of these crackled ones are, at 100. Out of 100. Because there's a few different colors on these. Early wing. Brash. JD Martinez. Ayo. Lindbergh. And 74 sticker. What is that? I don't even know what you're talking about. To be honest with you. So are you saying it was like a buyback card? Is that what you're explaining? A buyback card and it was encased? And it was in heritage? Or was it in... You're talking about like the... What's what's those ones where you get the... Is it encased auto? What's that set? The... Where, you know, it's just one box and it's encased auto. It's like a buyback kind of... It's a buyback card. Is that what you're talking about? Because I've never heard of a encased card in a heritage box, like a regular heritage. But maybe you're talking about the archives auto thing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm also not that bright, so sometimes I don't follow along very well. Interesting. I don't know. All right. Miggy and Lee. We'll just have them share. And move up. Stats. Later. Still no word. Heritage time, or not heritage, sorry, but 25 TCP. I want to figure this out though. I'm very intrigued by what this card. I want to get to the bottom of it, know what it is, because I'm very intrigued by what it is. 1974 had a stamp inside the card. It was originate 1974 stamp from the set. I want to know what this is. But this encased part too. I'm just intrigued. Oh, wait a minute. Does it... Wait, 1974, encased card, hand carrying. So what set was it from? Do you know what set it was from? So I mean, I guess I can like, so I'm 3 years back, so like 2023. Oh, it's a stamp, like a postage stamp. Is that what you're saying? A postage stamp? Maybe. Is that where? You maybe saying encased, like the stamp was encased in the card, like a relic. Is that what we're saying? All right. I'm pushing buttons. Now intrigued. Okay. I'm gonna do this right here. We'll be back. I won't touch him. So this right here, this type of thing. I don't know. That's what I found real quick. Is this it? There's another one like that. But you're saying out of 3, and it's okay. But okay, is that the same type of thing though? Is that the card? I mean, is that the same card? You just got a different parallel of it. It's a lower number, and it's got a different kind of stamp in it. Okay. Okay. I see what we're saying now. Okay. So is it this stamp down? No, that's like an actual price stamp. But from a card like this, those stamp cards. Does it look like that by chance? Is that the same similar stamp? That's obviously some sort of actual like for stamp used by the post office. Okay. Well, I think I see what we're saying now. I understand now. It's a stamp from that, and they put it on a card. But the encased part. Okay. All right. We kind of got to the bottom of it. All right. Jackson Reeds. I pulled a lot of him back in 22 and different products he was in. Meh. Palmer. Stephen Kwan. Ricky. Andrew McCutcheon on that yellow Ray Wave. Royce Lewis. Otani. Otani at this point. Bruce. George Brett is number 5. Rice. Seth Beer. Good old Seth Beer. That's a rookie. Oh, another numbered card. Larry Doby. And 150. Some at 5 number card. No auto. One of these days we'll pull an auto from one of those. All right. Larry. So we ended up with what? Yeah, so 5 numbered cards from that. No. Yes? No? Or just the 4. We normally get 4. Numbered. Yeah, okay. I thought we had a 5th in there. A 5th. Extractors are the rare of all those, you know. These could possibly be rare because they only come in this box, where these are in a hobby at 1 per hobby box. Possibly. What inning are we in? 7th inning. Angels and Mariners. We'll put Larry up front. All right, here we go. 20. Dudes. I went and looked today on David Adams. This blew my mind. No one look. What do you think a 25 update Chrome hobby box is going for? Throw some guesses out there. Don't go look. Throw some guesses out there. So a 25 update, a 25 Chrome update hobby box, not a jumbo box, a hobby box. What do you think it's going for? It's what they're selling it for on David Adams. Arm and a leg. Just throw a number out there. You know, just do it. Saw one at a hobby shop at a show today for $1,100. Give me some numbers. Throw 20. Yeah, 20. No, I'm sorry, 24. I think I said 25. Sorry. 24. Topps Chrome up in. Not 25. I said 25. I meant 24. $20. I don't know what they're going for, like an eBay, but this is what they're selling. Trying to ask for it. Right here, $1,400. I want to wonder because it's out of weird. They have the light box for $1,700. They don't have any jumbos. Yeah, not 20. Not 25. Although that's probably not cheap too. But 24 Topps Chrome update. Hobby, on a jumbo. I'm. Yeah, someone go on eBay. See what they're selling for on eBay. Someone do that. I was just blown away by that. Like, last I remember seeing, they were like 800-ish. $1,400. 1,400 smackaroos. $9.99 on eBay. Okay, so yeah, sometimes their prices are, but also, maybe, but some people only, don't want to go to eBay and they'll pay. They go to those places, right? And I don't know who's buying it for that price, but that's crazy. I mean, and they're probably not necessarily. They probably don't have a problem holding on to that, because if Paul Skeens wins another Cy Young this year, or something like that, or he does, somebody's contending for it, and then one or two of the other big rookies or some other guy pops off from that set, all of a sudden, has a heck of a year. And yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Last I remember seeing, they were, yeah, like 700-800. I just saw the price, but still, the fact that they were asking that for it is kind of crazy. Because usually they're on the higher end sometimes, not in everything. Sometimes they actually may have something for a good price, but a lot of times they're tip of the spear for the price gouging. It's not like way but that seemed a little gross to me. So seems right. But also an auction on eBay doesn't also tell the story. It just means some happened to go through an auction, the right people, weren't watching, that were like, oh man, And also some people don't like to sell buy wax off of eBay, maybe a little nervous about it. Mello, what's up, my friend? Mello, you getting your house all baby proof? Ready to roll for Little Mello? Is this an auto or what? Gold, Carlos Santana. Black, Frankie Alvarez at a 199, 299. All right. Look at the gold. Painting her room this week. Nice. What was it? September on the due date, or September, October? Gold. Yeah, plumber man in general, you're not, but every once in a while you will see a little something slip through, like on certain cards, even, right? Cards typically sell for, let's say, $500. An auction will go through and it sells for like 380, and then right back up to 500. On the next, like, buy it now, or auction. They do slip through sometimes. I watched enough on eBay where you can definitely get lucky sometime. You're like, dude, I just got this for a great price. It does happen occasionally, but yes, but even on decent cards, but not common. But still, that seemed like a more reasonable price, though. I'll agree that $675. So that the person buying it, technically they're probably paying, it's over $700 after taxes. And that definitely would be more like, oh yeah, that would. I wouldn't be paying that much for a box, but that's a much more reasonable price for it. So. Joe Adele took one from Naylor. They said it's the second home run robbery. Plus, and they charge $80 shipping. So yeah, so that all goes into it. So you're looking, $800, and if that's what they charge, so like I said, $700-800, not $1,400 like David Adams has on it. Crazy. Yeah, that was like right. There was our second box of the celebration. It was like within the first pack. Came out. That was actually a good box. We got that plus the Jeremiah Jackson on the True Photo in that one box. Oh, I took it from Cal earlier. Feeling it today, huh? Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, even like spending $700 on a box and then opening it. To even me, that's crazy. Like, I mean, I don't even do that for breaks. I don't know the most I've ever spent on a box that I then ripped for a break. I mean, maybe $500 I spent on a box for a break. Maybe. But I could imagine like a personal rip spending like dropping $1,000 on a box and ripping it. Oh, nice, man. Are you gonna do that Monday night? That dude, those look pretty sweet. The celebration box. I think they are better than the megas, not the megas, but the hangers. I would actually be more tempted to do. I mean, I do love the Diamantes, and the hangers are nice. I feel like, man, those boxes are just loaded with stuff. Like you're getting like a decent hit every box, just about. If you rather rip a single box of Dynasty, I would love to rip a Dynasty box. I would love to be able to be a big enough breaker where every once in a while I could have a big ass break. You know, and it's like $130, $150 a spot. But you just have a lot of high end stuff, you know, some nice chrome boxes with a bunch of autos, and then yeah. Also could throw in a Dynasty box, you know. That would be a blast, but that's not who I am. I don't do that. But I would love to rip it. That'd be awesome. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Yeah, I definitely do that. Yeah, I would put it up maybe even tomorrow. And then make a post on YouTube. And hey, and then like, you know, like tonight or something or tomorrow morning, have it go out tomorrow morning and then make the live like sometime tomorrow. Be like, you know, then when it'll be on there, people can see it. That's should be fun. I'll be looking forward to it. Let me try to tune in. I'm off. As of now, I'm off. I may be working. Who knows? All right, we got a relic. Wyatt Langford. It's got a little string to it. But just a base little swatch. Wyatt. All Skeens. Ooh. Nice. Mel, did you see my big purchase? We're going at the PSA here soon. Yeah. Jack Golden Mirror. I think that's right up there with one of my most expensive purchases in the card world for a single card. Junior, Jair, Margot, Scooble. All right. There's a golden mirror or something. What golden mirror? We're gonna find one more. We have a gold, and then we had the black on the insert. Carter. DJ. All right. Well, that was a pretty plain Jane one. The gold, 2 rainbows, the black, and a relic. You bought the Roman black at a 75? Oh, dang. I've been eyeing a black of Jack. I saw one. I was like, I need to sell a few cards before I do. I sold some other cards to buy that one, the Jack Golden Mirror. All right, come on, Silver Pack. Let's do something. Don't look good. Cruz, Musgrove, Griffey, and Stan. That was a bum, Silver Pack. Besides a Griffey. Pull the cash 90. Oh, CAG's 91 auto out of my jump. Oh, nice. I have that one too. I pulled that myself as well. All right, here we go. Recap time. I don't know where to start. All right, here's all the chromes and all the different parallels, the base parallels. Somewhat of a cool guy pile over here. Yeah, Silver Pack. Gold. Stuff from the Platinum, which, when is Platinum getting here, baby? We're all waiting for it. Oscar, Bobby, that's Vladdy Jr., Tani, Judge. Sweet color match. So hot. All right. Some other rookies. Aldwin, Fred, Unia, Bobby, Chrome Stars of the MLB. Here we go. Robbie Ray at a 99 and Justin Hagenman, Green Chrome, both at 99. Chandler, we got a relic. Base relic, blue swatch. We got to randomize this. The Judge, Bichette, and Wilson on the canvas. That's out of 50, 3 of 50. And Cunha on the gold of 2026. Denzel Clark at a 200. Bicentennial. All right, Miggy at 100. Lee Smith at a 199. Adobe at a 150. And Kutch out of 250. 250. Frankie on the 89 design. Langford on Little Relic. Ellie. The Dugout Peaks. Not Dylan. Jeremiah Jackson. The True Photo. Bobby on the Deckled Edge. Dig that one. I dig it. All right, let's go over here and I'm going to get a random up with these 3 teams. Here we got Yankees, Blue Jays and A's. All right, here we go. Come on over real quick. Do this. So 7 times. Whoever is on top on that 7th time will be the winner. So here we go. Good luck. Hit refresh. All right, one more time. Yeah. 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 All right. 7 times. Here we go. 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, and here we go. 7 times. Good luck. Got Yankees up top. Actually, it went in the order: Yankees, Blue Jays, A's. So this will be going to the Yanks. All right. So again, for those that were in the break last Wednesday or Thursday, if you were in this break as well, I'll get that shipping refunded, and get everything now out Monday. We get everything out Monday. Ray, I'm gonna get your card out Monday when I do when all this Monday. So yeah. So wrong button. Wrong button. All right, guys. Well, it's Friday night for me. I'm tired. It's late. Go to bed. Happy Easter, everybody. And also, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central, we'll be going live. I'm not sure who's going to be hosting with me. I know it's Easter, so we'll see. You know, I don't think many people are doing much for Easter at 8 o'clock at night, but we'll see what happens. But 8 p.m. Central. If you got some boxes you want to rip, kind of retail, hobby, really, there's no rule for it. I mean, I don't, there's a limit that we can vote. We can veto something. We do have veto power, but in general, we're not going to. So if anybody wants to come on, rip a few boxes, hang out, with some fellow collectors, have a good time. We have it tomorrow night at 8 Central. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably make a post in the afternoon with the live. If you do comment, let me know. I made a post about it today as well. So you can comment on there if you any intention of coming on or want to join us. Just at least, that way we have an idea. Yes. All right, guys. Yeah. Thanks for getting in. Appreciate it as always. You can hit the like, sub if you're new, comment, all that jazz. And until next time. See you.